Hello and welcome to Decent Football. First of all, I gotta say I'm sorry that I haven't uploaded a few videos in a few days. But let's get into the game today. First of all, uh, Manchester United, they really need to. I'm speechless. Look, I'm not speechless. I feel like I'm not surprised. I feel calm, to be honest, because I already know City are gonna win the league, so I'm not really disappointed. First of all, Manchester United fans, and right now, what we can hope for is to keep the gap to a single digit. That's all we can do. If it's 8 points, 9 points, that's all we need to do. Keep the gap at with one digit or 10, because Manchester City are gonna win the league. Right now, what we need to focus on is solidify top 4 and finish second. That's what we need to do. Okay. Those are my expectations right now. Okay, we got ourselves in a position of taking a chance to push on, to give us momentum to win the league, but the players don't have the mentality. They just don't. They really don't. And I think the manager also doesn't have that mentality. He doesn't. You can see it from his press conference after the Everton game. You can see it. So I think fans will be annoyed, but oh look, he doesn't want to win the league. Guys, to win the league, you need a lot of things. Not Miracle. No, we're not Miracle FC. All right, we're not Miracle FC. You need to win the league convincingly. All right, and to do that, you need to be ruthless in every single department, in the transfer market, and with the players. That's what you need. You need to be ruthless. All right. We need new owners. We need a director of football. I don't know. To be honest, the new owners. I don't know where we're gonna get them. Some people might say, "Oh, why are you blaming me? Why are you blaming the owners? Blame Solskjaer." Look, I'll get to that for a second. I'll get to that. Calm down. But right now, I need to get this. I really need to get this in fans' head. When you don't back the manager fully, you're gonna get those performances. Those are the performances you're gonna get. It comes from the top. Okay? If the top is not right, same is from the bottom. No manager is gonna do anything, even if it's Jurgen Klopp or Pep Guardiola. Do you know how much money Pep Guardiola is a brilliant manager, and and he would get us to play brilliant football. But would we be where we want to be? No, because the top is not right. That's what fans gotta get into their heads. Okay, it doesn't matter which manager we get in. If the top is not okay, then we're just gonna be like Arsenal. Okay, we're just gonna be like, getting top 4. We were happy to be in the Champions League. Oh Lord. Okay, the greatest manager in Sir Alex Ferguson. He only kept it at bay. He only kept those problems at bay by winning the league. All right, these problems. I mean, I know that there was fans who were glazers out back then, but it wasn't as strong because we were winning the league and all that. But all right, and Sir Alex Ferguson, for me to be honest, he didn't set up for the future. When his time was up, he didn't set up for the future. He didn't set up for the future. You know, I mean, there was the drop off was inevitable, but the drop off from Manchester United from winning the leagues to now competing for top 4s for the top 4. Right now, that's what it's looking at. That's our future. That's what the future is looking like. Because if the board keep doing the same thing, well, that's the future. History is just gonna repeat itself. Okay, we're not Miracle FC. Okay? Now, let me get onto the game. The first half, Lindelof was bullied. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know how it was not a foul because the defender had his arms all over him and in his face. But I guess it wasn't a foul. And we were slow. We were too slow. We didn't push up higher enough. We didn't create enough width. Marcus Rashford was thinking that he's Lionel Messi, and he's not. There was this play where I was so frustrated with him. He literally had a run for Wan-Bissaka, and he just went on to dribble. And I was screaming and shouting at the TV because that's an opportunity, okay? Give the fullbacks opportunities to get that ball into Cavani. He did not get any service. He didn't get any service. Why? Because we didn't get that ball to the fullbacks enough. We didn't use the width enough. We kept trying to get in the middle. Bruno Fernandes was shut out. They packed that middle. So what do? You use the width. You have to use the width. All right? Keep moving that ball. You know what? The thing that's frustrating me the most is the way we pass. The way we pass is simply crap. When you watch Pep's team, every single pass matters. Every single pass matters, whether it's a back pass or a forward pass. The quality of passes is the quality of the pass is important, and the coaches have done a very, very bad job at that. You have to improve the quality of passes because even if it's a pass, a 5-yard pass, it can make a whole difference. It can make a big difference. Okay, it can make a big difference. When you go back to the game against I think it was Başakşehir, I think it was Donny van de Beek. Donny van de Beek was playing in the double pivot. One of the center backs gave him the ball, and he perfectly placed it to the running midfielder. Perfectly. It was the perfect weight, and it was giving him momentum to go forward. Okay, those are the passes need to get better. They need to get better. The quality of a pass needs to get better. Okay, it needs to be quicker, and it needs to be firm and strong. Okay. Now, Bruno Fernandes, he was getting bullied in that game. He was quiet today. He was really quiet. But when you need him, he comes to life. He delivers when you need him the most. Because we were really, really terrible in that first half. Marcus Rashford kept trying to dribble his way into. This is something that's Marcus Rashford really, really needs. This is a big criticism for me for Marcus Rashford. He needs to stop dribbling, trying to force his way into the box. He needs to stop doing that. It's really frustrating, okay? For God's sakes, this is a team game. The coaches really have done a terrible job. They've really done a terrible job in getting these players to play as a team. Because right now they're playing as individuals. Marcus, Mason, Anthony, they're playing as individuals. And Bruno. You can't do that. You have to play as a team. As a core. Okay? Now, for me, Harry Maguire, Victor Lindelof, Eric Bailly, and Tuanzebe, and Phil Jones, all of them need to get out. All of them need to go. They need to be sold. All right? They need to be sold. For me, they need to be sold. They're not good enough. They are not good enough. Okay? Harry Maguire is not Manchester United standard, and Victor Lindelof. Both of them are not Manchester United standards. When you look at players like Vidic and Ferdinand, they don't even compare to those players. Harry Maguire, look, I get it was it was no, you know what? It was Lindelof's fault. I'm not gonna blame Harry Maguire for that. It was Lindelof's fault. Okay? It was his fault. That goal was his fault. He's not good enough. Harry Maguire, not good enough. Okay? West Brom almost scored the second goal. That was the game. The game was close. We should not be close. I know we had more possession, But they also had chances to finish off the game. You cannot let a team do that. A team that's in the relegation zone cannot do that against Manchester United. A team like that needs to be pinned back. They need to be breaking down. They need to be really, really broken down. And that's what Manchester City do. Okay, because they have a brilliant coach and they have brilliant owners. They buy smart and they back their manager. Okay. But yeah, the second half came. We started off strong, but we weren't good enough. We weren't good enough. We didn't use the width enough. We kept trying to do the same thing, get in the middle. Marcus Rashford kept trying to do the same thing, just dribble his way, force his way into the box and shoot. Honestly, his decision, he keeps getting caught in two minds. Which is really, really frustrating. Anthony Martial, he's a passenger, really. He was a passenger in that game. Passenger, really. He didn't, he didn't take responsibility. Anthony Martial is brilliant, but he doesn't take enough responsibility. Okay, he doesn't take enough responsibility. He doesn't. Edison Cavani didn't do anything. He didn't get any chances. He didn't get any chances because we were poor from the width. All right, we didn't give Shaw and Wan-Bissaka the opportunity to cross the ball, to get that ball into the box. We didn't give him enough opportunity. And the only thing, our goal came from a moment. All right, it came from a moment. Why did we not keep doing that for the whole game? You gotta keep going. You gotta keep consistent. Manchester United are not consistent. All right, they're not consistent. They're playing moments. They're not consistent in their play. All right? I thought that was changing when against Everton or against Southampton, even though it was against 10 men. I thought that was changing. But we go back into our shells, really. We go back into our shells because we keep trying to protect these two center backs. For Christ's sake, we need to stop protecting those center backs. We need to stop right now. Okay? I know they're crap, and I know we're gonna concede goals. But right now, for us to get a strong finish into the top four, and for us to finish second, we need to stop trying to protect the center backs. All right, play Bailey, get him fit as possible. Even right now, that's all we can do. We need to keep playing higher, and we need to use that width. Those players right now, Marcus Rashford, he needs to really, the coaches have to get on him on that. They really have to get on him on that because it is costing us. Okay, it's costing us right now. I know United fans say, "Oh, he has 16 goals and 11 assists." Look, I appreciate the contribution, the contribution, but when it comes to the team, Marcus Rashford has to play for the team also. Every single player has to play for the team. Even Mason Greenwood has that in him. Right now, it's getting dumbed down a little bit, but if he came on, he was brilliant. But right now, they really, really need to play as a team, not as individuals, okay? Because if they keep playing as individuals, it's going to be a downfall, okay? It's going to be our downfall. And Solskjaer needs to be questioned. He needs to be questioned. Solskjaer has done a brilliant job. He's done the best he can. He's basically doing this job with one arm tied behind his back. Let's be honest, because he has got zero of his signings. Zero. Donny van de Beek, he didn't want Donny van de Beek. He didn't want him. He did not want him. Okay? He wanted Grealish. He wanted Sancho. He wanted two center backs. He wanted a CDM, a right winger. But did we get that? No, we didn't. We keep being arrogant. All right? We keep being arrogant. Those owners are being arrogant. All right, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the way he's coaching these players, he's not coaching them well, and his coaching style is not good enough. All right, it's not. He has to be questioned. His man management is really, really good, but when it comes to coaching and tactics, he's really, really bad. He's really, really bad at that. And if he's gonna succeed, he needs to get new coaches. Okay, he needs to get new coaches. He needs to get rid of his defensive coaches. He needs to get rid of them. All right, all the coaches that they need to be getting rid of. He needs to get new coaches. Okay, if he wants to succeed, he needs to get new coaches. But anyway, the man of the match for me. The man of the match. No one. No one. I know Bruno got the go, but no one. No one's man of the match. It's not good enough. It's crap. Simply crap. Okay? Manchester City are gonna win the league. Okay? They're gonna beat us when it comes to when we face against them. Paul Pogba was a big miss. It was really a big miss. And you know what? He's gotta go. Because his agent, he said 100% leaving. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, share with your friends, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.